I'm Mark Abilli with The Art of Diesel, and here today is a part of the series of Don't Fear the Mercedes. So working on the R320 today, I've recently done a lot of work on it, and this is the 3-liter turbo diesel that's under the hood in these, and this is an OM642 Mercedes turbo diesel, and there's a known issue with some of these, which there's an oil cooler deep down underneath all of this plumbing, under the fuel filter, the turbo, the intake manifolds, and even the EGR system. All of that stuff had to come out in order to get deep down and work on replacing a couple of minor seals on the oil cooler. And I recently got it all back together and it's running beautifully. But along the way, I really did, I did something screwy to try and make this work after I screwed up this return line on the fuel injection system, and I want to show how this works and how to properly remove these, because I couldn't find any information on the web on how to do that. What you can see on this bank are 3 different injectors, each of which have a hard line running to them, and these provide fuel, and it's all coming from the common rail. That's how the CRD engines get their name, common rail diesel. And I suppose Mercedes doesn't call it that, but when these same engines are put in Chrysler products, they do call them CRDs. And there's a supply line that goes down to the injector, and you can see there's a plug on each one of these injectors. And what that does is obviously the computer's controlling the injection events. This piece has this split end that is allowed to spread out a little bit so it can get down over the top of that. See? Kind of fits down over that, and there's actually an O-ring on here which should probably be replaced. But anyhow, that splits, and what happens is when this ring slides down on top of it, it forces those 4 pieces together and really clamps it on tight to the injector return right here. So I'm going to show you how that's done on the other cylinder head, where I'm about to remove this line. All right, so now we are looking at the left cylinder head, and you can see the 3 injectors here again, and I'm going to remove, this is the return fuel line that comes through here and tucks under the rail over here and heads over to some central location. And what I need to be able to do is I need to be able to pull up on this ring right here. While the ring is down, it's locked in place. So you can see that this ring can be rotated a little bit. And not that that helps with anything. Typically what you want to do is you want to be able to push down on it and pull up with your fingers, but I found that that's extremely difficult. So I'm just going to put a pair of pliers on here. Can you see it? Let me change the lighting a little bit. Can you see it better now? Okay, I'm going to put pliers on it and try not to mess with the fuel line and just pull up. And what happens is the ring came up, unsnapping it, and now this pulled off the return part of the injector here. So that's how it's done.